right, everyone. I am ready to talk, and Mike as well, about core exercises. It's a very big challenge for a therapist to come up with a good core exercise that incorporates balance, particularly for people over 50 years old.
So today we're going to go over 5 different exercise options using this ball.
That's right, and it's an excellent program. It's changing my routine.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.
I'm Brad.
I'm Mike, and behind the scenes we have Bob, and together we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
And if you're new to our channel and like this video, please subscribe.
Yeah, and like it whether you like us or not. Thank you. Just kidding.
So we are going to be talking about 5 core strengthening exercises using the Bender ball here. This was created by Leslie Bender, who is a personal trainer and fitness enthusiast. She is personally in her 60s already, and she has worked with clientele. She actually wrote this book called Vital Core Training. I realize this is a young athletic person, but she made this guy work hard, and he's not used to doing these. She, however, also works with clientele older as well, so you can modify any of these to fit your needs.
That's right. It's a wonderful book. I went through it. I was kind of questionable about the exercises using the ball. You don't have to use her ball. We'll show you some other options if you want. You may have one. It's actually changed my exercise routine. I am starting to use this because you'll see the reasons with the 5 exercise we'll demonstrate.
I even find some of them challenging, and I continuously strengthen my core. So they are hard and dynamic if you want them to be.
Right. They're all easily, you just change the position of the ball. You can make them for a beginner all the way up to even people like Mike who are fit and strong like bull.
I do want to mention that I did interview her on our podcast. So you can find out Bob and Brad podcast. Just search Leslie Bender. She'll come up.
Go. And that was about an hour long?
Yeah, about an hour long. We talk about a lot of different core stuff.
But you can fast forward to the part where Mike's talking and just listen to her.
I don't talk very much. I just ask questions.
All right, here we go. All right, so this book actually has 78 different options of exercises for core as well as balance and a little bit of both. I went through this book in detail, and I found 5 of them that I think are excellent, particularly for people who are over 50 or 60 years old. But younger people will find them good as well. The first one, I did want to mention, this is the Bender ball. It has some advantages. You don't have to use it. You can use like a kickball like this is the, we're not advertising, but this is a crane ball. This is like I think exactly what I used in grade school when we played kickball.
So you stole it from school?
Well, no, just one of the kids.
Oh, okay.
And actually the grandkids for sure. And then this is another option. And if they're a little softer, a little firmer, is up to you. Whatever works good.
I will mention this Bender ball has a little more grip to it than those, but those
you'll
can work.
see that's one of the advantages to it. It's probably a little better.
They do have other color options, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What other ones?
I made fun of the green one, so they sent me a black one.
Oh, was it a Green Bay Packer green?
No, it was a different green. Anyway, we're digressing
here. So to start, this first one is going to work the leg, the core, as well as balance. So you start with your feet like this, shoulder width apart. And I'm going to go with my right foot. We'll just do it with one side, I think. We'll see. Take a reasonably big step forward like a lunge, single leg lunge. We're going to then put the ball. Follow me, Mike.
Well, I don't want to hit you.
Don't worry. If we bump heads, that's all right. Bring the ball in, right into the crease, right where the belt is, and get it in there. And then we're going to lean forward and pinch the ball in there. Hands will go behind your back, the back of your hands on the belt line, on the belt. There you go. I like to be specific. Now, the ball makes your core work, and it gives you support right here. Head up, posture. Over. And then you're going to come back up, grab the ball, step back, and then to here. That's one. Shall we do it again?
Sure.
Okay, on your own, independently, of course. Here, there. And if you want to lunge a few times in there, that's a fun option.
I would say I found it more challenging to hold this position for like 10 seconds because I'm starting to weeble wobble.
There you go. Yep, and you can do that as well. Now, this is one thing. The Bender ball sticks a little bit. This ball, it has a tendency to want to slide out sometimes, but it still works.
I would say the diameter is a little smaller with this one, making this exercise easier.
Yep. And if you want to alternate right leg, left leg. Now, she recommends 6 to 8 repetitions on each side. So I'm not sure why she came up with those numbers, but it sounds like a very reasonable number.
It's 12 to 14 reps total if you're
Yep.
going back and forth.
I agree with her on that. Let's go to number 2.
But I'm having fun. Oh, I'm tipping over. Let's go to number 2.
See, there is a balance component to it. This next one is more of a balance. I really like this one for balance and core. You'll see why. I'm going to use a chair. Mike does not need a chair. And can you demonstrate, Mike? You're going to stand with feet about shoulder width apart, relax, good posture, and now he's going to squeeze the ball with his right hand on the right knee with the knee at 90 degrees about.
This really works your hip flexors.
Yeah.
You're going to hold it for 5 seconds and then relax.
There you go.
So you're getting balance as well as some core bracing as well as some hip flexor because your core is actually your whole section from here to here. It's not just your abs.
Right. So here and hold. And now I'm going to use the chair for balance. I mean, I can do it here, but you can see I'm struggling. We do not want anyone to fall. I'm sure Leslie doesn't as well. Be conservative. Use something. And then you can go from hand to fingertips, 2 fingertips to 1 fingertips. See, it makes a big difference. And then I go like this. Whoop, get the hand back on there. And it's working the core. It's a wonderful exercise. How many repetitions on this?
We're going to do 6 to 8 on each side, 5-second holds. And you can modify how intense it is. If you find it challenging, just hold the ball here.
Right.
If you find that easy, you can push down hard, and you have to fight with your hip flexor here to keep it in place. You know, you could probably do this leaning against something, too, if you're really struggling with your balance.
Sure.
You could do it this way as
you
well.
can get creative.
If you're struggling more, yeah.
Right,
Or
right.
against the wall.
And I know you struggle with life. And
Sometimes.
Let's go on. All right, number 3, seated with the ball behind the mid-back. This one is, you got to do it on a floor. Bed maybe, but probably not. The bed will be too soft. We'll have a seat on the floor. There we go. Now this one, we're going to take the ball. In the mid-back. And I really like this one because it supports my low back. If you have low back issues, this is a nice one to do for the core, supporting the low back. And it gives you assistance to come back up. So you're doing crunches like this.
So they actually have their knees bent. That's why they call it seated. So
My knees are bent.
Put your feet flat on the floor.
Oh, like this.
There you go, yeah.
Very good. It's nice to be complete and accurate. So yeah, it does feel better.
I was wondering why it was called seated and you're on the ground, but that's why. Because like
This really feels good on my back. I have spondylolisthesis, a low back issue. It's chronic, it's long-term. This would be an excellent exercise. It feels great, working the core. You know, this is versus doing this kind of core thing. I think this is much more comfortable and reasonable to do, better for your back more than likely. Next, I want to talk about, if this feels good, extend all the way back. Now you can roll on the ball a little bit. Feels good. Get the back mobilized and then come back up here. Position the ball where it feels best, by the belt line or up towards the thoracic or upper mid back.
Yes, if you're younger and have the mobility, that is very challenging to go all the way down to the floor and back up. I was doing it earlier and almost fell off. So just keep in mind, modify it. You can also put pillows behind your upper back if you don't feel safe going down that far. So that'd be a way to make it simpler if you are struggling with this exercise. Because we all start from different levels. Brad was showing a fairly moderate to advanced version initially. So you could do it this way too.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you brought that up, Mike, because she did mention that in the book, I believe. But, you know, I don't have that memory.
Again, you could do 6 to 8 repetitions with this, as many sets as you feel comfortable. You know, through the whole book, just pick which ones you like, or you can just do the 5 we are showing. The next one is supine bridging with the ball between your knees. I'm going to do it up here. I'm going to work.
Yep. This one you could do in your bed. Well, so whatever you'd like to do. But lying on your back.
Take the ball and you put it between your knees and you're going to squeeze the ball together as you do a glute bridge, which is lifting your butt up. Again, you can hold this for roughly 5 seconds and then go back down. You can modify the intensity between how hard you are squeezing that ball between. So you're getting a little bit of core strengthening, buttock, as well as your adductors or your inner thigh muscles with this one.
Now, this there is a big difference that doesn't look like it, but a big difference when you do a regular bridge and then you put the ball between your knees, squeeze the ball, and do it again. The groin muscles really are going to town. It works the core, emphasizes that, and I think it even helps those glutes kick in even more.
Yeah, it definitely feels, you feel a lot more in your inner thighs, especially if you don't work them.
Right. Now we can advance this a little bit. Take your hands, put them together over your head like this, and do it again. Not a big difference, but you will notice it. There we go. Oop, you're getting a hamstring cramp. If you get a hamstring cramp, stretch it out. Woo!
Yeah.
Wake you up too.
Again, 6 to 8 repetitions with that one. And the last one is kind of more of a stretch, I would say.
What are you talking about?
The W between the shoulder
It's not
blades.
just a stretch, Mike. It's a posture stretch.
It is a
specifically posture for the upper body, the shoulders.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course you're sorry.
All right, so you're gonna place
I'm sure
it
your mom is too.
between your shoulder blades. It's Mother's Day is coming up, but
Oh, that's right.
it'll be out after this video
I
comes
hope
out
you
later.
got something nice for.
We film ahead of time anyway, so you're going to
Flowers.
place it between your shoulder blades and you're going to go down into a kind of extension. And then you could work on putting your hands behind your head to begin with. Just open up like this as long as you feel comfortable. Brad, you wrote a W variation because you like W.
That's right. So I'm going to recommend, if you're new to this,
It does feel
out
cool.
like this.
Crack my back.
It does. It will crack your back sometimes. Hands on the floor if you feel wobbly. But once you do it a little bit, then you can bring your hands up. And here's the W and try to get the arms, elbows towards the floor.
For this one, you can hold for 5 to 10 seconds, relax, come back up a little bit, and then go down into it again. I might just hang out here for like 30 seconds personally. It's kinda
Exactly.
nice.
I told you, these are game changers.
And you don't have to hold your head up. If it's tight, obviously, you might have it here. You could put a pillow underneath your head if you are that tight. But I
wait,
like to
Mike, there's
rest.
more.
Oh, what's more?
That you can take a pillowcase or a towel, put it around your neck or head here, and then just allow your head to relax.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a nice idea. Or if you can do this, if you have that kind of range of motion and do this behind your head.
She's got lots of modifications.
Yeah, there is. And I actually like to roll forward and backwards. Again, this is something you may have difficult doing if the first time you did it, but just give yourself some time.
This one you're going to need to do on a floor. If you're on your bed, it's probably too soft and going to squish in too far. So just a heads up. Most of these, you're going to need the floor with them.
Right.
Well, that's all 5 of them.
Yeah, excellent exercises. Do them all. See which ones you like. Pick out the 2 or 3 that you really like better, maybe all of them, and do them daily or at least 5 days a week. If you got a friend that does exercises, do them with them so that you get a little companion to get you going and you don't miss a day that you really want to do. Call it, I like to call it, It's the Bender Ball by Leslie Bender.
And Vital Core Training is the book. You can find it on Amazon or on their website, which I can't remember off the top of my Human Kinetics website. There we go.
Kinetics. I like that term. I always kind of
Human Kinetics.
Kinetics, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, if you want to check out another video on core strengthening where Brad's wife is in it, you can click the video link on the screen.
There you go. Now watch this.
Don't break the camera.
See, your kids can play with it in the house. It won't break anything. Take care.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.